Yeah, hi. This is Muthukumar Srinivasan and Rajagopal Srinivasan on the call. This is the final presentation for the project, FinalProject Data 620. My name is Muthukumar Srinivasan, and I have Raj. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, hi. Greetings. This is Rajagopal Srinivasan. We jointly worked on this final project for Data 620 web analytics, from the perspective of the final project. And we put together a proposal. Maybe it would take a couple of minutes to explain the proposal and then jump into the solution. So as a proposal, basically what we did is we tried to identify a large data set from an existing source by downloading data from the website. And then, predominantly we looked at this data set and also, we utilized many of Python provisions and facilities to derive some decisions out of these data set. And we tried to even generate some graphs and dashboards out of it as part of this project. We are looking at exporting just one more item. We also looked at exporting data from specific websites like Reddit, or similar to that site, and then used different mechanisms to generate these graphs.
Thank you, Raj. I think you can see it on the screen. I have shared the screen, and there is a proposal and tools and numbers involved. So then we have this final project, the whole final project. So basically, we have started with this project with this URL. There is a application called Reddit. That Reddit has released their data from May 2015 onwards. It's close to about 235 million users website. The data source is given in the presentation, which is in the screen right now. There are multiple data sources, and we have pulled one small set of data source. When we pulled, we have got into so many problems. So there is a JSON problem, so we couldn't pull out through the JSON. So we wrote the JSON to a MySQL. So how we have done it is, we have developed a small PHP program, and we used a small PHP program to read the data, and then loaded into the MySQL database. So that MySQL database is running in my local server. You can it is there in if you look at it, probably I can say use Reddit. So that database is right here, which is having all the data. So then after loading the data, we have written this IPython program. IPython is something that we basically launch it like this. So my program is in my hard drive. So here is the program. So I'm showing how we have launched the IPython. So this through the IPython, we have connected to the local database. That database let me first. I have to launch it from N drive.
Yeah, from a different drive. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back, Raj. So I want to show through a quick rundown of this program so that it is easy to explain. So the flow is to first connect to the database and then go through each and every step. So I'll quickly run through it because this program loads a lot of data, close to about 9,900 users. So that is it takes a lot of time, and my laptop is like mobile laptop, so it doesn't work. So I ran it overnight, 24 hours to get the output. So here I am loading all the necessary packages, and I'm connecting to the database. If you can look at it, it is on the local host, and the database is Reddit. And in that, I'm running the SQL, and you can see that the set of records, the first 5 records, I'm pulling it. And if I go further down, it has got. I'm constructing the graph, which is the NX graph. Then I am setting up the nodes and adding the nodes. So I'm looking at the number of nodes. So basically, each and every command we have executed through the graph, and it is pulling out from the local database. That local database is again we pulled it from the JSON file from the Reddit data source. So we are calculating the diameter of the node. We are calculating how many edges, and we are calculating. We are also drawing the edges. So what is an edge? What is the user? Yeah, the Reddit has got so many users, and each user is considered as a node in this program. And a user responding to another user, meaning that responding means by commenting in Reddit.com, then it is called a edge. Like for example, if Muthukumar is one user and Rajagopal is another user, between the comments that was given from Muthukumar to Raj command is an one edge, and if Raj responds back to Muthukumar is another edge. So we calculate the total number of edges, then we calculate the total number of users, and we have identified the centrality measures. We have identified how the nodes are put together. So if you look at it, this is a subset of the node, how it has been arranged in this. And here another subset of a specific node. You can look at in the screen. And then we pulled out to a specific user. There are like three users I have pulled it. We have pulled it. One user is called Nico UK, and there is another user. The Nico UK is yellow marked, and whatever he responded to another user is dark red. The remaining is all not by him. So that is how this the graph is designed. And according to that, what is the centrality measure for him? What is the sentiment analysis of the particular users? Like that. So so we took each and more than 3 users, then looked at each and every centrality measures of the users. So that's how the program goes. And then we have identified the most negative comments, top 10 positive comments, most positive comments. So that and all we have used the package to calculate it, and finally arrived at a solution as the comments. The conclusion is we have put it in the final proposal document. Let me go back. Before that, this is my XAMPP server. XAMPP server is nothing but where I'm hosting my web server, I'm hosting my MySQL server. And how I'm connected to the database through PHP myadmin. Data transfer, how many records were transferred, because I have to write a program to pull it out, and things like that. And the conclusion part is what we wanted to show it here, because we have already seen all these things. The conclusion part is the comments. In this project, we have determined that there is no correlation between sentiment scores, meaning that people comment from one person to other person, so there can be no relationship. There is no betweenness. There is no degree of centrality. So that is what we are commenting. The challenges that we faced is mainly the challenges myself. After we take the program, we connect remotely between Raj and myself, and Raj execute the program in his laptop. The problem is the bandwidth is a problem. That's a challenge that we face. The Windows version, there are a lot of limitations in the Windows version, because these programs, Python and all, are supposed to run in Linux-based environment, but our laptops are Windows environments. So there are some limitations in terms of user access controls and things like that. So we overcome by giving everyone access. Laptop is a 2-core processor, 8 GB RAM. So there's only so much we can run, but the data is like, we cannot pull out millions of data and run it in this laptop. It is not going to come up with output fast. So we got to scale it down to a smaller chunk. And the methodology to create the MySQL database is another big challenge, because the data is in JSON format. And the JSON format, we didn't cut it, and it's like 8 GB data. It is in Kaggle. We have to write a small PHP program to pull out the JSON data into a MySQL database through a PHP program. That is another big challenge because we have to write a small program. Those are all the challenges that we have come across, and there are some references that we have given. So that's about it. And Raj, do you have any additional feedback? Please go ahead.
Yeah. We had definitely challenges, as you rightly pointed out, and as an extensibility to this program, see, we did it for 3 users, right? So this could the users by externalizing these inputs, and we can write some, driver or controller kind of a program, and then extend this to take all the users and produce different apps. So definitely this could be achieved, but as a base, we could do all these things through Python. The combination of technology skills like Python, MySQL, PHP, and so on and so forth. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj, and thanks for the instructor to provide a great opportunity to learn this web analytics through this course. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, and we are wrapping up. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.